looks like he's gonna like what.
Okay, well then, let's test the audio settings just to make sure it's working, because it didn't do that last time. I don't like that.
Just to make sure. Because it didn't do that last time.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 38.
Alright, gut sound. Good. Yeah. One of the streams I did earlier, I somehow managed to stream with only my microphone being recorded and nothing else. Hate it when that happens. Now, there are some times when that's actually a good thing, but this isn't one of them. Alright, now I need to go share the link to the stream a few more places. All right. So, yeah, this story mission is a very interesting one because it's a big step forward. And, in an. Well, to be quite honest, I don't know the nature of it, and that's part of what makes it exciting. All right. Actually, you know what? One more place. Or two, I guess. All right, enough of that. All right, so. Dun dun dun. New episode, Axiom.
Greetings. Hugh, Director of the Cooperative Borg and Borg Reclamation Project speaking. I am reaching out to you as
That
Command has
definitely sounds
spoken
like
very
the actor
highly
who
of your
played you.
accomplishments. In particular, I'm told you're experienced in dealing with a variety of Borg. Another incursion is taking place in the Ramazad system. Can you meet me there? I'll send you. There is always a choice.
All right, let's go. Ramazad. Now, one thing that's noteworthy here is that Ramazad is a system we've used before for other things. So, yeah. Yep. Dum dum dum. Wait, hang on. That had the no-win scenario banner up. That was supposed to change. Oh, they. Now this is interesting. Someone has a sphere builder ship here. Well, I mean, the Temporal Cold War is over, so any remaining sphere builder vessels are no longer the bad guys. So hey, whatever. That's a bad word jug. And what else we got here? Vengeance and yeah, I don't remember what all of these things are. So many of them. That's Cardassian though. Wait, there's two of those things. Oh, wait, Gemor. I think it's called the Gemor. Hey, look, another Vengeance. And well, it left, but for a moment there was a Sona ship here. Whatever, let's go. Oh yeah, I had this set on advanced difficulty, don't I? Whatever, it'll probably be fine.
What a surprise! I didn't expect
Oh wait,
to
no,
see
this is
you
normal.
here.
Never mind.
I'm responding to a call from... I agree. He's typically quite punctual. So I've heard, anyway. Sensor link is active. Let's start with the ship debris up ahead.
Gee, I wonder whose ship this debris came from. Now this is interesting because that's a starfield backdrop and it's being put in front of the planet. It's probably a minor graphical error.
Sensors are picking up microscopic fragments of advanced regenerative circuitry.
Yeah, that's Borg.
Nanites. And decentralized control system debris. This is most certainly a full and
I mean,
cooperative
that
probe.
thing right there just looks
They must
like
have
Borg
happened to their
technology.
fleet. Let's hurry. There's more debris over there.
Oh, you mean the cube thing that I'm flying towards, the remains of? Yeah, sure, yeah. I kind of noticed that already, Kumarki.
Scans indicate high-density alloy and further Borg circuitry fragments. Disruptive, not regenerative. In any case, this is not cooperative debris. The quantum signature doesn't even
Yeah, that
match
looks
our
like the
universe.
control Borg. Yeah, the camera panning like that is weird because, like, just like I'm flying next to a rock. Okay, this is normal camera. This is your camera on rock.
Look out! Control
Oh, look.
sphere incoming!
I was right. No, I hate being right. Just kidding. No.
Well done. That
I mean, this is normal
certainly explains the
difficulty
debris
level.
quantum signature. Let's continue.
Dun dun
I
dun.
see a final cluster of debris up ahead.
You say ahead, but it's actually... Oh, wait. No, never mind. The mission objective hadn't updated yet. Oh, yeah, it was that thing. This also looks like the remains of an exploded cube.
This fractal alloy is unlike any debris I've ever seen. It's protected by a quantum dispersal field. Someone must have come back to scatter the ship's debris signature. Its origin is untraceable.
In other words, someone
Heads up! Subspace
modified
sensors are
the
picking up
wreck
residual
after it was
function nearby.
wrecked.
A warp trail. Recalibrating sensor array frequencies. Tachyon decay and subspace phase variances suggest this warp trail is 2 hours old. We should get closer. There might be survivors.
I'm not sure I would call Kumarki a flirt. More like a ditz. Then again, she is intentionally written
dear.
as someone who has
Sensor readings
little
are fluctuating
practical
erratically due to the magnetic properties of dense asteroids
experience with some of the things that she's attempting to do. So her just being, I don't know what I'm actually doing, is actually, yeah.
It's the Harmony. What's Tassin Faye's ship doing here?
It looks broken.
Perhaps Tassin Faye was called in.
No, stop. See, this is not how her ship normally looks. Those things are normally not stuck like that. Those are normally doing something that breaks the laws of three-dimensional physics. Same with those things. The whole ship looks broken. Dun dun dun. I'm sure that that plot point is completely irrelevant and will be of no consequence
Perhaps
at all.
tossing
Huh?
Faye is called in to help as well. The
Nope.
vessel seems to be suffering from multiple systems failures. They may require
Now,
assistance.
the fact that
Shall we send
Kumarki is
out a
pronouncing
hail?
this as Stasin Fei is interesting.
Oh, right. No response. We all right?
Dun dun dun. Oh, hey, look. The scanning mini game.
It's no use.
If you had to have an endeavor for
Magnetic properties
scanning
of the
things in
denser
space, this actually
asteroids
probably
near the
counts.
ship are interfering with our An excellent idea. Right. I have
I don't know how you tow this thing.
Who would have thought
The
that
heck
you'd
am I-
be towing
Oh.
the Harmony today?
The green thing over there. Is it actually moving? Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Oh, wait. Wrong angle. I'm actually going that way. It's interesting that the tractor beam lock they did is actually pointing at the Harmony properly. Huh. That is cool.
The ship is still too close to the asteroids. Just a little further.
And then we find out that it was
It's working.
abandoned
The
there for a
interference is
reason.
subsiding. I suggest we try a final hail before we scan again. Starship Harmony, this
Ah.
is Admiral.
The way this is doing the auto hail pop-ups is kind of annoying. If you know it's going to happen, it's fine. But when you don't expect it and you're trying to change your ship's throttle...
Starship Harmony, this is Admiral Kumarke, Ensign Farunte. What's your assessment?
Varunte. Huh, that's interesting.
The Harmony might be experiencing a
Interesting, this one's
communications blackout,
purple.
Admiral. This
I don't
is
remember-
likely
I think we
unrelated
actually
to
have seen
interference
purple
caused
members of
by
her
any
race before.
asteroids.
Well, time really could be
Because,
of
like,
the
the,
essence. We still have no
Lucari
idea
tend to be
where the
pinkish,
trajectory is or is or
reddish colors.
might. And I'm
I guess
beginning to
purple.
worry.
But,
Same might be
the,
said of
Kentari tend to be,
Faye.
like, blue-gray and greenish, I think. Scan Harmony. Oh, hey, look.
Shields are lowered. I agree. Quite sure. But I do appreciate you asking.
Let's go.
You read my mind.
I like how they have the green text, which is telling you you're going to change maps. There are actually certain story missions in the game where it used to be that they would surprise you with map changes. The Guardian of Forever mission was infamous for the fact that it not only gave you a map change, but it even gave you a story mission change without telling you. That was a hilarious
This
one.
interior. It's beautiful.
Needs exploded. Definitely looks like it needs to be exploded.
It looks like the hallway behind us is locked.
Oh, shut up. I don't care. Anyways, so, before we proceed with the mission, I'm going to stare at things, because I like doing that. It's fun for me. Here we have what is apparently meant to be some sort of information display. I'm not going to call this writing. It's just not look like writing. This is intended to be information, but this looks like a visual representation of sound more than actual writing. I mean, like I said, definitely looks like a method of conveying information of some sort, but not what I would consider like a computer monitor method. But well, it's kind of like a ticker tape, actually. You know, those things where there's like have a constant stream of text. Although this isn't really text. And that's it. All of the consoles are just that. It's not actually all that interesting looking. I mean, it's a style aesthetically that is different than the ship interfaces we've seen in the game so far. I'll definitely give it props for that. It is different. Does not feel like a usable control interface. It just feels like a, well, like I said, it's like a ticker display. Now, these like side panel things that actually could be conceivably used as a equivalent of a keyboard. This is something that could be used as a data input device, I suppose, but that's just a empty hypothesis. So clearly, we are going through that door because when I look at the map, the map goes that way. It doesn't go this way. Although, this is the one in the cutscene where you have the light ominously darkening, and you see a figure that is you standing at the end of the hallway. Oh well, let's go.
It looks like the hallway behind us is locked. In fact, this room is under full lockdown, which I suspect will be true of most of the rooms we will encounter aboard.
Lucari tricorder, I guess? That's rather large. Although, you know, being large isn't necessarily a bad thing. I do have to wonder which pocket she was storing that thing in, though. Which console does it want me to tinker with? Oh, this one. Oh, it's this puzzle. Wait, it's a modified version of the puzzle. Yeah, it has the, whatever waveform thingies as the background for this instead of the ones in the radiation scan minigame. I mean, the way it works is the same. Okay, that's a pathetically easy to bypass security system. If it's, you can just do that.
Maybe this will allow us to... No, the security clearance required to bypass this console is too high. We won't be able to go this way. Let's look around. Optimizing tricorders for environmental scanning.
Scan whatever the heck this thing is.
What a unique structure. Optimizing for material analysis. Incredible. These polygonal wall structures act as data nodes.
I mean, crystalline data storage is a thing that's been in science fiction for
they store recordings of events that have happened aboard the ship. They contain both. In any case, it looks like this room's lockdown has been...
We have to do the puzzle again.
Well done.
Notice how the door disintegrated instead of opening. Interesting. I don't like it. Like what happens if it reintegrates while I'm standing there?
It's very empty in here. I wonder where all the crew members are.
Dead, probably. Hey, look at me. A dead thing. It's a dead thing I can stand on. Now, those of you who are observant will note that this looks like Borg dead thing. Yeah. Probably not a good thing. Oh well. Moving on. Here we go again. Yeah, that sounds like a bad thing.
That's what Tarsin... Could I have a word? I'm feeling a little uneasy. Interesting. Instead of recording in real time, we could recalibrate the output so that the node... Spot on! I have to say, even though I'm not pleased about reverse engineering a theory in technology without if you scan the room...
Now, the fact that it puts these, like, weird holographic things is interesting.
Reconfiguring memory array to optimize for hollow emission output. Remodulating tricorders. Integrating environmental data to bypass encryptions. Done. The system is active. Shall we give it a try?
In that case, please follow me.
This is an interesting one.
This technology looks like a fragment of a larger piece.
Looks like humans, I think. Third.
Director Hugh, it is good to finally meet you face to face.
Yeah, it looks like a human
So,
XP.
you said you needed help.
It worked. It's a start. However, place these fragments in the correct order. What happened first? Right. Tassin Fey, after Tassin Fey, the fragments have been placed in the correct... We did it!
I mean... That was actually pretty obvious. But anyways, moving on.
Director Hugh, it is good to finally meet you face to face. I have heard a lot about you and your skill set.
Leader Tassin Fey, please call me Hugh.
Oh, I see. It's a scar on the face. That's why it looks weird. Like, they placed the scar where it looks like it's tubing almost.
So, you said you needed help.
Yes, a piece of our technology has been found aboard the Harmony. We may be compromised.
Let's see. You're right. This is control board technology, all right. And yet, the energy signature isn't an exact match. This technology looks like a fragment of a larger piece. We'll need to locate the rest of it before I can make an assessment.
Of course, our diplomatic quarters are available.
You know, I hadn't looked at the ceiling yet. That is an interesting ceiling.
Please excuse the furnishing. Under normal circumstances,
Looks like a dome.
rooms for all our guests.
Aw.
Well, these circumstances are far from normal. But that won't be necessary. We won't be staying long.
I see. How unfortunate. Perhaps another time. In that case, please follow me.
Great teamwork. Exactly. So it seems like the starship debris we found earlier might have been Control Borg then. If we proceed, the door behind us will likely lock. We'll need to choose a path.
I'm not sure which of these it's... Cooperative ensign, no one, nothing. Interesting. This is more of a straight line. Let's go with the non-straight line.
Right behind you. This looks like a social lounge. I didn't know the Etherians were so willing to host. Very hospitable, though a little deserted for my taste.
That's an interesting noise those doors make. Why are these pustules floating? This does not look like a good thing. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look good. I wonder. I mean, yeah, I wasn't expecting that to actually do anything. I'm guessing these are the Etherean equivalent of chairs. Like, seriously, what is with those orbs? That doesn't look good or sane. Oh, hey, look, it's the Etherean logo. I have to say, I do like this table design. It's modular and looks like extra sci-fi, yet in a way where you could actually physically build one. Neat idea. Very cool. And this thing here looks like a portable version of one of the console thingies that I was scanning earlier. Except it's full of those orbs, and I don't like the orbs. The orbs look are creepy. Wonder if I can leave the room and go move on before touching that. Yes, yes, I can.
These are the redressed diplomatic. Right. Perhaps this is for a future meeting that hasn't been coordinated yet. Director Hugh did mention abnormal. Oh my. These are almost identical to the furnishings of Lucari diplomatic quarters. It seems like the Etherians have replicated our style almost to perfection.
They seem like the sort of people who would, copy stuff just for the sake of copying stuff, so that they can, whip it out just because they feel like it later. Okay, what is up with this glowing box? Seriously. Yeah, I wasn't imagining it. There is something sticking out the top of the glowing box. Hard to make out, though. When you look at it from a far enough distance, it starts giving you a low detail version that stops
looks like a shortcut.
Glowing properly. That's not a shortcut. That's just the exit to the room. Okay, when you see it from this angle, though, you can definitely see that it looks like there's two pipes sticking out of the top of the glowing box. Huh. I wonder why. Anyways, moving on. And by on, I mean backwards. I wasn't sure if this was a dialogue trigger and damn it! It expired. Moving to the next room closed it off. I'll have to come back later to find out what that thing was. Okay, well, I'm going to be playing this on multiple characters solely because the fact that I want to unlock the costume on all of my characters. Whether I use it or not is of less importance. I'll figure that out later. What? All this did was give me a rifle? Seriously? Yeah, that's just an ordinary Polaron rifle. What the? Why? Makes me wonder what the other object was. No, the cutscenes!
It's one of Director Hugh's officers. We better help them. Shields are still down.
He doesn't look like he's dying. I'm a medical officer. I know these things. Actually. Medical nanites. Yeah, we have a faction logo in the game for Board Cooperative. I think that's actually been there quite a while. Now, this is an interesting one, because this is a section of table that's by itself. Where was this supposed to be? Because this style of table needs at least 3 parts to actually stand up. Maybe it was supposed to be here? Because like the diamonds don't have a leg on each end, which I mean they would just fall over even if they did, but you would at least be able to make it work with two if they had a leg on each end. Anyways. Whoa. Okay, here's one where it's standing with only two of them. Okay. And they're in the middle. Okay, so clearly this is zero-G nonsense being used here. I mean, okay, actually, now I think about it, the chairs aren't even touching the floor, so yeah, definitely zero-G nonsense being invoked here. Which makes it even more odd that that one's fallen over. Because that would seem to suggest that the zero-G nonsense is no longer nonsensing. Also, this looks suspiciously like an Iconian gateway. Just saying. How many seconds are left on this anyways? The time in minutes? Yeah, I think it is. Oh well. Anyway.
This isn't good. We need... That's the spirit. I'll try...
He's gone. Great. Lovely. What happens if I try to go the other way? Nope. It's locked.
I'm feeling less guilty about tampering with Etherean technology. Our allies could be in danger. Recalibrating parameters. Almost there. Got it. The fragments should be ready to play.
I will lead you to our lower decks.
Oh no, it's the lower decks. No! That sounds like a bad thing. Why is she sparkling like that? Oh, it's an Etherean teleporter animation. Interesting. Maybe? Wait, they didn't teleport out.
Watch out! What are you doing?
What the heck is that? Okay, that's new.
It worked! Unlike the last recording we watched, these initial fragments seem to be... However, my scans indicate the presence of corrupted data located inside the memory buffers. One of the following fragments does not align with the expected data intervals of the recording. That is, perhaps, we can't rule which fragment was artificially added to the data node. The node... Which fragment was Right. An unknown construct appeared from beyond the pool. The falsified fragment has been identified. First, Tassin Fei told Director Hugh and his bridge... Well done. That's it. It was...
Interesting.
It is a shame you are not staying longer. We have much to discuss. I am curious about the liberated Borg.
Well, the path of a liberated Borg is not easy.
Oh.
Ultimately, it's about
I didn't notice there was a
giving
blinky
others
light on
a
those
chance.
things before. Oh yeah, both of those have it too.
Ethereans believe in giving others a second life, like in ascension.
I suppose you could compare it to that. Helping others overcome their past so they can grow.
Indeed, if you follow me, I will lead you to our lower decks.
You said this is where you found the Control Borg boarding party?
Indeed.
Do you know how they were able to bypass your shields?
We are uncertain. Several malfunctions have been reported. No conclusions have been drawn yet.
What are you doing?
This was not
So that's what actually happened. It seems like an Etherean security system of some sort attacked Director Hugh and his officers. But by in any case, Tosin Fei's remark is important.
Yeah. One of the fan theories for months has been the idea that the Ethereans are actually tricking the Borg into fighting us. Elad Nomad. When the Kalmanons evolved to become the Elad Nomad, the Ethereans found their true purpose. The Aether offers knowledge so divine that naturally it chose itself to govern the actions of all. Okay, I'm making a screenshot of that.
I believe this calls for the Earth saying, "Here goes nothing."
Did I? Oh, that's interesting. There's a new kind of Etherean ship in that splash screen, one we haven't seen before.
These lower decks sure are darker.
I mean, this is exactly what I was expecting from my assessment of
A
Etherean
world?
technology.
Yes. I mean, I think so. I feel confident before we move on. I want to make sure. Well, I'm glad that's settled. Exactly. I admit, I'm feeling apprehensive. What we're about to see next could be very telling.
It's ominous lighting. It's gonna be... The ominous lighting isn't what scares me about this. It's the... What are they hiding?
Integrating the environmental information. Bypassing encryptions. All done. The fragments are ready to play.
Due to bridge, requesting immediate backup.
There has been a grave misunderstanding.
Now, one thing that's noteworthy here is just how brightly these wall things glow when you have this lighting on them. Yeah. We don't want you dead. We want you, though, but not dead. Oh, boy. Wait, what's the third one? So, yeah, Tosin Fei was abducting Hugh.
And uplifted anew.
Perish? Unfortunately, which data node fragment was altered? Which data node fragment? The altered fragment has been identified. Director Hugh raised his weapon at Tosin Fei, but he was not critically wounded. Finally, by Lucar, we did.
So what? She, like, knocked him out? She didn't, like, actually, like, attack him? Okay.
There has been a grave misunderstanding.
No.
I can see that.
Oh, the person who fell to the ground wounded was the other one. Wait, where'd she go?
Registering you and your officers as Prime Borg.
Tosin Fei, I really don't want to take down your construct. Get them to stand down.
I understand. This won't be necessary. You will be neutralized until we can repair our systems.
Neutralized? Okay, we might be getting lost in translation, but that's not happening.
Fret not, Director. We will not let you perish.
I don't like this.
You shall be conserved and uplifted anew.
Okay, so the fact that his assistant was
That's it.
walking out of the room
Director
makes me
Hugh
really,
was
really curious.
Neutralized by Tassin Fey in an effort to protect him, I suppose? Tassin Fey's choice seems somewhat abrupt. It certainly wouldn't be acceptable, but Aetherian customs could be wild. I agree. Admiral Kumarke to the Riskava. We are requesting backup aboard the Harmony.
Ha!
Director
This actually gives you
Hugh is down.
accolades for
I
it.
repeat, Director Hugh is down.
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varunte reporting in. We have notified both of your crews. We're struggling to get a lock on your position. We'll beam someone down as soon as we can.
Copy that, Varunte. Right. Let's not waste a moment.
Yay, another door to open. Interesting that the floor is more ripply here. It's not just a simple glass panel. It's like has moving textures in it.
That's Director Hughes' other... Let's stabilize...
Oh yeah. That's another one. Do I have Borg on my team? Yes, I do. Romulan, Alien, Andorian, Borg! This'll be fun. Defeat Control Borg.
Control Borg ahead! No match for us.
I mean, I literally one-shotted one of them. First off, if this is their astrometrics lab, what the were we over there?
Unsurprisingly, this room is also on lockdown. We'll need to figure out how to move on without a recording of Tassin Fey's console code. What an incredible astrometrics laboratory. I never imagined Aetherians to be galactic strategists, though. Perhaps they are less quick to trust others than I had originally thought.
No. I don't think that they're trusting at all. I think they're manipulative. I've thought that they were manipulative since the first time I met one of them. Like, hi, we're here to help. Oh yeah, by the way, that problem you have, we totally know how to fix it. Totally. We also know how to fix this other problem that you didn't know you had yet. Sure. Yeah, whatever. I don't believe you. Now, this is interesting. Let's count this. Yeah, 12-pointed.
This star chart shows an array of interlinked gateways placed across a vast number of alternate dimensions. Fascinating. I haven't seen many other species use gateways as a means of transportation.
One of the leading fan theories about who the Aetherians are is that they're the demons of air and darkness referred to in the myths and legends about the Iconians. And that, spoiler, Iconian isn't the actual name of the species. That's not what they called themselves. Yeah, Iconia was simply the name of the planet given to it by locals. Long after the race that used to rule it was no longer around. Gotta say, I love the art style of these environments. The great cybernetic, the doctrine too evolved. Military tactics no longer concerned themselves with redacted, as those who could not see the light were redacted. Instead, the all-knowing Aether has brought us countless victories, some more noteworthy than others. Redacted target species proved to be, yeah, give me a copy of that.
Cybernetic onslaught. It seems these military texts describe the battle the Etherians fought against the Borg, as well as other
They were lying.
civilizations.
Duh.
This retelling is much less grim than I would have imagined. Didn't they say the Borg decimated their entire universe?
See, here's the thing people forget about the word decimated. Decimation meant to kill 1 out of 10. That's why it has the word deci in it. 1/10. Which, you know, if the Borg are only 1/10 of their universe, then the Borg are a threat, but not exactly a, galactic Armageddon.
Perhaps the military texts hold the key to our exit. That's it. Lead the way. Rogue security system constructs up ahead. Let's keep moving.
Those things have an interesting death sequence. Like crumble into fractal thingies. So, obviously the right way is to go to the northeast, but we're going to do the side rooms because, why not? Hey, we might actually find loot. We actually did get loot out of one of the optional interactions.
Control Borg heading our way. They must be beaming in from other sections of the ship. Are these Etherian living quarters?
No.
Oddly enough, it sort of looks familiar.
Looks more like a torture chamber. Like, seriously, that does not look like a bed. It looks like a place where you imprison someone while you're horribly mutilating them. So look more like gurneys that you strap someone to than beds you sleep in. Oh, hey, here's one of those tables that's in a single configuration. Oh. Okay, yeah, the whole, like, floating anti-gravity thing. Nah, can't do that in real life. Oh, hey, here's a thing I can interact with. Does it have loot in it? Really? It gave me... Oh, it's showing 2 because I picked up 2 personal shields, but only one of them was actually a purple quality one. Huh. It is odd that they have loot pickups like this, because these aren't the way that the game traditionally would give you, like, boxes with hypos in them. These are actual, like, gear items. Huh. Alright, well, let's try the other one.
Look out! Control Borg heading our way!
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Again, those do not look like beds. At least not what a human would consider a bed. A race that, considers it normal to be in a pod, motionless while sleeping, maybe would consider this an adequate bed. Hey, look, another personal shield. That's an interesting combination of traits. Huh. Trying to remember if I've ever actually seen one of that normally. Is this possible to re-engineer something to? That's in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, PBD isn't in the second one. And PBKB isn't in this. Or PBKB is in the third one and not the second one, and vice versa. And neither is in the first one. So it is possible to have one of them, or one instance of each of those powers on a shield, or both of them, but not two instances of any of them. Interesting. I've probably seen a shield that had that before and just didn't care. Whatever. Yeah, I actually have no reason to use this one. But yeah, it's like kill a handful of Control Borg, get a piece of loot, leave. And Kumarki actually had the door close on her and lived. Good to know. Time to go kill some more Control Borg. Hi.
Oh my. It's a whole wall of Grandad Bexes. But why? Perhaps this is how Etherians honor their fallen.
No, pretty sure not. Read name plaque. Model D. Duguid. Nick Duguid. Oh. Okay. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. What's this one? Cree Griffiths. John Herlock. Joe Hegner? I'm not sure what that was supposed to be. Rog Luna Lauren? Joe Harrington. Oh, I forgot to... Jesse Heinig. I recognize that one. Paul Reed. Ryan Levitt. Justin Laird. I'm not sure exactly who this one's supposed to be. Bex Droza. N. Polito. Scott Boyd. Gia Rockwell. I'm not sure about that one either. Tim Olson. Matt Wilhelm. Don't know who that is. Jeremy Heimel. Emil March. Mike Fatum. Kyle Geinther. I think that's what that's supposed to say. Travis Stadelman. Maurice Tijerina. Oops. Susan Ari Flo. Al Rivera. Bum bum bum. Figured you'd get an accolade for reading all of those. There's a lot of them. However, Kumarki doesn't seem to notice that they all have different names. Kumarki's mind is corrupted, clearly. So it's... I think she actually was inside a Ethereum.
I'm picking up life signs nearby. Admiral Kumarke to...
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varun. Understood.
And Ensign? It seems the Etherians use these energy portals to get from one level. In any case, this Etherian...
Ew.
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varunte.
They did. I'll be right behind.
Hey, my bridge officers are here. Good. Yeah, that's right. I gave her the old cryo weapon from the Tholian rep. Thing is ludicrously enormous. Yeah, she had the entire set to go with that. I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, right. The third piece on that is the EV suit. I don't know if it's actually giving her the violent discharge effect or not. So that's the actual armor she's using at the moment. All right, time to begin the brutal onslaught. Who needs the buff? Burrell. Or actually, no, Talassa. Don't give that to Talassa.
It seems there are no data nodes in this room. And still... Let's try the console at the end of the room. Neurodrills? Hydroponics pods? Is this a sick bay or a science lab? Nothing here. We'll have to keep looking. Rogue security system incoming! Our console interaction must have activated them. They're stronger than the last ones.
Are you sure? They look
Done.
equally dead.
Quite the interruption. Now, where were we?
Although, in fairness, I do believe that the first group we fought were actually ensign level. And this group at least had at 1 or 2 lieutenant level. So that is genuinely... Through redacted, we are redacted. Okay.
It does seem like a line from Tarsian Fey's Axiom. Through harmony we are secure, through unity we are strong. Perhaps the redactions are an added security measure. The words seem to have been superimposed. Me neither. Not in any of my interactions with Tarsian Fey. Either way, this...
The axiom is law, the axiom is life. Though the Aether prescribes it, it cannot be denied that our extensive studies of other species has made a significant contribution to our doctrine. And for that, the Aether rewards us with ascension. Oh boy. See, what Kumarki was mentioning earlier is that when you have truly non-human aliens, their concept of biology is different. Also, what on earth is that? Is that a Borg cybernetic? Yeah, those are Borg parts. What is that in a cage? Like an internal organ from a Borg? Again, more Borg parts. This is one of those like arm piece things. Well, two different styles of arm piece things, I guess. Cables, a different arm piece. That's interesting. This is similar to the other things where it has like migrating bits of text or whatever that stuff is, but there's multiple strings of it this time. This is appears to be like chest parts. And those, those are interesting to me. Look like some sort of storage crate.
This is a partial biomedical display of Etherian energy readings. These readings indicate the presence of enhanced sensory organs, regenerative internal probes, and an energy-based core. It looks like the Etherian anatomical composition is 70% biological, 30% mechanical, and perhaps there's another console in this room that contains the access code to the door. Heads up! Rogue security system incoming again!
Are we sure these are rogue? I'm not, actually.
They've upped their offensive, likely due to a perceived increase in threat level aboard the ship. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's try another
It was
console.
boring. It was like shooting pop-up targets. Maybe I should have played this on advanced. Oh well.
That's it! The door is open!
Now, one thing you'll notice about this glowing plant here is that it's very similar to one you will find on the Fleet Colony world. Realistically, that's just because it's a reused prop, but still.
I'm detecting a life sign. Cognitive functions are compatible with the cooperative Borg. We're getting closer.
Excuse me, where are you? My bridge officer got stuck on the other side of the door. That is odd. This looks like a
What?
Borg regeneration chamber with different art style.
Look!
Yeah, I'm totally not using a
directed
phaser
you.
rifle.
We better check his vitals.
You know, these things look awfully similar to those beds we were looking at in the other room. Oh yeah, you know what? I should summon the shield drone thingy. Might actually need it.
The director's life signs are stable, but he's been put into a state that would do it. Look out! It's the Ethereum security
Shocking! No, it's
system.
not.
Scanning the director's pod must have alerted them. We can hardly catch a break, can we? Let's activate the pod's dispenser.
I mean, I could have just let my bridge officers handle it, but the way this mission is structured, it won't actually let me proceed with the mission until everything is dead anyways. Might as well get it over with as quickly as possible.
Excellent! It looks like getting out of this. Excellent idea! Not my special. The choice is yours. Let's give it a try.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This mission has a three-way, oh, does this have a special accolade you can only get if you have three players doing it simultaneously?
That's it. We can open the pod. Director Hugh, are you okay?
Where are my officers?
They're safe. They're on the Rescava. We beamed them out, but we've yet to find Tassin
Forget Faye. We need to get off this ship. I'm worried about Tassin Faye too, but not the way you are. The Ethereans? They've been lying to us. Here, look.
It's the missing data from the Etherean lab.
Through harmony, we are secure.
These biosigns.
Through unity, we are strong.
I don't understand. They're consistent with...
Borg. Yes. But also...
Through fusion, we are victorious.
Iconians.
Okay, did this get weird intentionally? Okay, it did! It did get weird intentionally.
Getting away!
What was that?
A problem for later. Its escape has triggered some kind of red alert. Shields are up.
Damn, there goes our plan of beaming out.
There might be another way.
I'm going to have to test to see if you can use his variant of that costume.
Not the way I'd usually greet an ally of your distinction, but I suppose this is somewhat of a unique situation. I'll save the details of my gratitude for later.
Right. The Harmony's wall structures act as data nodes that store recordings of past events that have happened.
Your creativity is commendable. Well, however daunting that must have seemed, Tassin Faye's neutralization wasn't as effective as she'd hoped. It looks like the Ethereans don't know enough about correct. This nanoprobe retrieves key data that is considered either useful or harmful. In this case, that included the hybrid Borg and Iconian biological composition of the Ethereans, which the probe classified as potentially harmful. However, it could be Iconian. Hard to say. Your guess is as well as a liberated Borg or X. Let's get out of here before more pods explode.
I genuinely want to see more pods explode. I want to know what's in them. Give me the stuff in them. Yeah, I know that I can't do that, but whatever. It would be nice. Oh, also, yeah, the door's locked. I do like how the devs came up with the whole like glowing light thing to let you know which doors are open and which ones aren't.
The Harmony's defenses have locked the... Call me Hugh. I've spent far too many stardates as a nameless.
Hugh it is. What
These
are those?
are
Assimilation pods. Heads up. We've got company.
Fighting them feels wrong. I thought we were allies.
haha. No.
Typically, I
Saw this
recommend
coming
setting
miles
face
away,
with
but
stun,
hey,
that's
whatever.
A dance with assimilation I'd rather avoid, Admiral. Another hostile wave of Ethereans incoming. Your reputation precedes you. Well done.
Eyes to see
right,
you,
let's go.
Athenians. I guess for mission purposes, we're not actually allowed to grab any of these people. Hey. Know what? That's a converted one. That one's converted. That one's converted. See, this is a control Borg where it has like the weird goopy tentacle things stuck to the skin all over the place. We don't have that costume option. I wish we did have that costume option, but we don't. This one has that big box thingy on the chest. Again, we don't have that costume option. Actually, you know what? These boxy nodes on the arm, I don't think we have those either. Now, we have costume options that have like these smaller nodes with the cables stuck to them, but not the big boxy ones. Anyone in here whose costume I can actually duplicate? That's an identical one. Ooh, hey, this is an interesting one. Okay, so this face part here is something that I think you can only actually use on Soong-class androids. Interesting choice to use on an XB, but I'm sure. Oh, hey, it's that guy again. Yeah, it's like that one, like 3 times so far. Empty. Yeah, we're done here.
My nanoprobe is detecting elevated levels of gamma radiation nearby.
Alright, time to wreck stuff.
The Harmony's core.
Granddad Bex.
Not really. Let's see what we got here. I'm actually going to stare at the room first.
The Ethereans have lowered some sort of fractal containment fields blocking our path.
Leave it to me. I've become quite the expert on Etherean security systems.
That's an interesting power
Understood.
that doesn't really seem
We'll
to
keep
do
the
much of
Ethereans at bay
anything.
in the meantime.
Oh well.
Resist and you shall crumble. Accept and you shall ascend.
How about no?
Another one? This influx seems endless.
This is the 3rd one.
How's it looking, Admiral?
Almost there.
Incredible.
Collaboration is fruitful. Why such discord in the face of harmony?
Oh, Grindelbex is actually teleporting.
Teleporting away. That's our chance. Let's get out of here.
I hope you're right about that gateway technology.
So, yeah, the Ethereans are basically, you know, Iconians if the Iconians were assimilated. Or... What is Calpurnia talking about? There was text here. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, the Furidon makes stomping noises.
A magnetic containment field protecting a cube-shaped reactor core.
Looks familiar, right? If only my tour had started in this room.
It's quite the display for a reactor core. It must be important to them.
It's not a reactor. It's worse. Oh, we're not supposed to blow it up.
Trapped again. It did seem too easy.
You're right, Hugh. These Grandat Vexes are beaming in with no end in sight.
There must be another way to defeat them.
I have a plan, but it's risky.
No, it's not.
I'm all ears.
It would be
Lower
risky.
its containment field. We could fire at the reactor core to initiate a breach.
What about the gamma radiation leaking into the room, and the potential loss of life aboard the ship?
I'm willing to bet that putting the core at risk will initiate an emergency power transfer protocol. This would divert all main energy back to the core's containment field, interrupting Etherian transporters.
And likely divert power from the fractal containment fields too. A hell of a plan, Admiral.
And we'd have to backtrack into the room to carry it out.
A risk worth taking. Let's do it.
I'll get to work on this fractal containment field. The field has been lowered.
Let's act quickly. The Etherians aren't messing around.
I'm on it. Cover me. Reconfiguring security parameters.
Wow, these Grindet Vexes are pathetic. Multi-targeting beams are insanely overpowered when fighting these guys.
How much longer, Admiral?
10 seconds.
Hurry, I'm getting bored. Okay, that one actually had hit points.
Radiation levels are rising. We need to leave.
Let's go.
The control panel is malfunctioning. Cover me. I just need a couple of seconds.
Your second life awaits you, Hugh.
There, it's open. Hugh?
There's something I need to do.
Radiation levels are too high. We need to leave. Emergency systems might seal this section off. This could be our last chance.
I know. That's why you should go ahead without me.
You can't save him, Hugh.
I know, but if I can get through, for even just a second, then it's worth a shot. I have to try.
Damn. We can't leave him behind.
Grendat Bex, that's your name, right? Where's Tassine Faye?
We are Grendat Bex. We are Tessine Faye. We are all at once, and soon you shall be too.
I'd rather die than be reassimilated.
It is the only way. Uprisers shall be quelled. Deniers shall be fused. You must join us. You must ascend.
Listen, it doesn't have to be like this. My people have the means to restore your freedom.
You misunderstand. We are free. We have long been freed from the shackles of Iconian rigor, and we have taken what serves us best from the Borg. We are evolved.
See, the trouble is, I think you're free, but you're not. Everything you're saying right now, that sounds an awful lot like a collective I used to be a part of. You think you don't have a choice, but if you ask me, you've just forgotten how to choose.
You are mistaken. We do not choose the ether. It chooses us. We follow its path.
Well, a wise man once told me, even when you think you don't have a choice, there always is one. I might not be able to help you now, but maybe I'll be able to help you one day. No one is beyond redemption.
We need to leave now.
I'm sorry.
How many times did I already shoot that guy to death? Or is the idea that the other ones were all illusions or decoys or something? Actually, we had the entire room full of dead ones.
An entire bay of gateways.
Admiral Kumarke, I've been told your scientific expertise lies in stellar stabilization and planetary rest.
You are in luck.
Perfect.
The Rescava. Right. I'll get started on the gateway.
I guess my job is to shoot anything that moves.
Heads up.
Hey, look,
More
something
hostile
moved.
Ethereans incoming.
Through harmony, we are secure. Through unity, we are strong.
Poor Ethereans. They literally don't stand a chance. Let's shoot.
Through fusion, we are
Those
victorious.
things even do damage. No one on my team has lost any health. Seriously. They barely even tickled. Lame. Really should have played this on a higher difficulty level. This is getting boring. Okay, so the static turrets that are unhealable are actually taking some damage. That's good to know, at least.
The gateway is active.
Yeah. Time to pick up loot. Then the cutscene's going to show me running for my life from
Nicely done,
an
Admiral
army.
Kumar.
Whatever.
Let's check in with the Rescava.
Loud and clear.
Friends, this truly has been a grave misunderstanding.
Now you can see the extra eyes. Ah, that's hilarious.
Remnants of our Iconian heritage, yes. To protect you from your own assumptions, of course. For your own benefit, on your path to a greater truth.
Yeah. We're here to assimilate you.
Seek not to harm you,
No.
but to
Away.
what we are and we can be. Today's events are a testament to our strength in dealing with unforeseen adversity. Was it not? Our mistake.
There must be a diplomatic way forward.
Tossing Faye, I strongly...
The galaxy will turn against itself long before it turns against us. We will watch from afar as factions burn and tear each other apart. It is your rejection of perfection is disappointing. We learned from the best. We have been watching you for centuries. It is a shame that all of this ends now.
Your ship is compromised, Tassine Faye. Stand down.
You mock the path the ether
Friends. You are no friends. Friends, not force others to join the
They're doing something that's akin to the Borg thing where they just like zap all of your shields away. Yeah, whatever. Get wrecked. Okay, it has a tractor beam and it's pulling me. That's new.
Looks like the Ethereans also called for backup.
Tassine Faye, we need help.
Harmony has severed our conversation.
Damn it.
What was that purple debuff icon? Yeah, that. Protonic Energy Stabilization Module. Huh.
The Harmony's repairs are nearing completion. Brace yourself.
Oh, hey, I saved one just for it. Oops. I forgot what that ability was. Don't die already. Yeah, I figured. Plot convenient.
Reality vortices? I thought only the Mirror Borg used those.
Let her go. This is just the beginning.
Control Borg incoming.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of those things that we'd guessed long ago, is that it's some suspicious timing that the Control Borg started attacking us at the same time that the Ethereans showed up.
Was this an Etherean ploy all along? Control Borg spilling to our universe as a complication and a cover-up?
Yes, Kumarki. the recent Borg attack was something the Ethereans orchestrated to try to trick us into trusting them.
Another wave of patrol Borg incoming!
Our records suggest getting others to do their dirty work is a well-known Iconian practice.
Good to know.
I'm impressed. The fight's not over yet.
Target's shield has failed.
Vortices are closing! We could use some more backup on our side.
No, not really. We don't need to get back up.
I made the call.
Civada. Yeah, that'll do.
Your perseverance reminds me of a friend of mine. Never took
Dum 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 dum.
Rear shields failing. Core shields failing. Target shield has failed. Left shield failing. Core shield failing. Right shield failing.
Kaboom. Didn't even finish firing plasma torpedoes at it. These are interesting. These are some of the new, smaller,
However,
liberated
still out
Borg
there
ships.
somewhere. It
Although
would
they
be
have
said
the
about
red
galaxy
logo on them,
turning
which is
against
supposed to be the
itself
wrong
may be
one.
true. Reports of Borg incursions are multiplying by the stardate, with an unusual increase in infighting amongst Control, Mirror, and Prime Borg. Right. We may well and truly be on the precipice of a new era, as Tassine Faye said, one of a multiversal war. For now, let's return to safety and regather our strength. More Ethereans could arrive unannounced at any moment. I will mask. Oh, before you leave, I wanted to thank you for coming.
Today was eventful, to say the least. But I'm thankful I had you by my side through it all. Yes, the Tholians never really took to the Ethereans, did they?
The thing with the Tholians is that the
I must
Tholians have a
return,
very
so I can
non-humanoid
forward Director
perspective
Hughes'
on
intel to the
everything.
Lucari Concordium when I receive it.
Huh.
Did your warp out also malfunction? How odd. This happened to me recently on another Lucari ship. I'll be sure.
Oh, I don't like where this is going. This is not so good. Bode well. That was incredibly ominous. Anyways, though. So, thoughts on this? Love the aesthetic of the Etherean stuff. The way that the thing was set up, it was readily apparent from the get-go where things were going. And a lot of the story beats are things that people had guessed were going to happen last year. Like, one of the things that someone pointed out, like, a long time ago, but... Oh, that's interesting. issues with finding... Oh, that's what people were talking about earlier, is that they were going to places where you're supposed to be able to mine the Omega particles, and they're having issues finding them. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, that's something worth looking at later. And oh my god, my inventory looks horrifying. Ah! Wait, where does this come from? Really? What was that? Oh, captains. Oh, right. The Thatsine phase. That's what it... I mean, sorry. Something Bex. All of those counted as captains. Yeah. Okay. That tracks. Yeah. So, if you want to get captain kills, this is a great story mission for getting captain kills, apparently. Because you have one that respawns every single time you kill him until the timer runs down. Oh boy. That's going to be good to remember. Get rid of the junk items. Nothing amazing. This is actually one of the lower tier ones I've seen. Whatever. Oh, I didn't actually fill my inventory. There was one empty spot down here at the bottom. You know what? I'm gonna move this to here. I didn't know it was. Oh yeah, you know what? The gingerbread Orion can get moved down too. So, thoughts on this thingy? Like I said before, one thing someone pointed out a long time ago in one of Dark Mom's streams is that tetrahedron is one of the few simple geometric shapes that we have never seen the Borg use, and the Harmony is a tetrahedron. I mean, it's like the one geometric shape that is simpler than a cube. Yeah. So yeah, Calpurnia is talking about how mining Omegas is a lot harder than it used to be, which I hadn't tried that yet. Sounds dreadful, though. Oh, then this is where I get that one from. Cool. Anyway. So, yeah, I think I'm done for now. We'll raid someone, I guess. Oh, fine. I'll raid Kale. Why not? Alrighty then. Well, yeah, I didn't get much views to this one, but hey, yeah, fodder for making clips later, I suppose. Well, see you guys later.